Jessie, don't be grumpy. Look at this day. The sun, it's just beautiful, isn't it, Serene? And the crocuses come up in the garden. Oh, how beautiful are they? Darling, aren't they? Yes. Seamus, come on guys, let's go and have a look in the back garden. Got a little family following me. It's so hot. Warm. Not hot, but warm. And beautiful. This is where Ivan grafted for me some Black Star, and the dog knocked them off before I had a chance to stake it, so it's going to redo that. But this one's graft's still alive, still on so far. Very fine. So that's Black Star plum, but I've bought a Black Star plum which is grafted and been grown for a couple of years. The fire pit. Sit around here and have a fire at night. And that rubble is the lime plaster, really, out of the top of that house, out of a big part there. So the lime plaster breaks down pretty much to sand once you stand on it and just crunches like this. Basically it's just a sandy, basey thing. Somewhere to dump the lime plaster. I'll probably, maybe, I'll find some old stone and stick that down there, some flat pieces of stone, and pave that a little bit or something. And it's going to be lawn, this little bit, and then garden around the edge in front of that wall that's falling down, but it will be repaired. That's going to be chicken shed. Come on, Seamus. Come on, darling. Come on. Oi! Seamus! Oh, it's something disgusting to eat. Then we come up here. I'll have a look out the back. See what's bees. There's a bumblebee already. Looks terrible this time of year, but yeah, but it will look nice once it's all done. I'll do that probably today. Finish moving that rubble there, and then put that there, and then dig the side of this along there and move, well, save some of this mud plaster that's come off so I can reuse it. And I went to see my friend Ellie's brother's house. And here. Soon these trees are going to be full of leaves, and it's going to look so different when all of this is green. I can't wait. When it's all green, it's just beautiful. And the weeds. Some onions coming out there. But the weeds, I really have to keep on top of them, especially this first year. And there were lettuces in there. I have one that survived the winter. I grow their lettuces in the winter. I've never grown lettuce in the winter. Out in the snow, so are you sure? Come on, yeah. So that's good. Theirs all survived, mine didn't. But then, if you believe in manifesting, Olivia is very, almost instantly sometimes, very good at manifesting. Look, and there's garlic coming up the side there. Little garlics. Just a couple of rows of some small onions that are going to seed. I've got a little corner there, and I've seen onions that's very, very cheap. I've got to get in here, do that today, and weed all of that. And now I've got to dig. I have to dig all of us, get rid of that vine, that isn't it, that has been sprayed here last year. And now it's broken down a bit. It means one movement with a rake, and then this is what it was like. The whole, that side's pretty much done over there, and along here. But the whole garden was this, and this is old man's beard vine, which was just a mat. I'll show you some of the thick stuff on the piece. Some of the thick stuff. That's not a thick piece. I mean, some of the thick pieces. And every time it touches the ground, it will root and then spread out even more. So you end up with a carpet of this vine. But yeah, the blue sky. And imagine with all of these trees green, there's some other videos there, how stunning this is. This is actually my favourite side of the garden. And now I'm going to wear that white, the living space that I'm using to like live in and sleep in. That room there, I'm going to put double French doors out and like a wooden deck over that sink that can be lifted, that sink pit there. And then I'm going to sit out here because it's not even summer yet, and look how little shadow you have from the house. Summer, that sun's straight above you, so it will be good. But this was an effort last year to clear most of this. I'm going to finish doing that. I've got stuff to do for friends as well this week. A load of different things I have to do. Any fine days. And that house across there, they just use it to keep hay in. But it's been such a beautiful house at some stage. Beautiful. And my lovely neighbour, Midka, who is the local hairdresser and a real lovely character. He bikes down, and just over the back, I don't know if you can see this, just over the back there, through the trees, is someone who has about 40 beehives. 40! That's, wow. Maybe I'll be able to buy honey from them. So I'm going to clear all this and do all of this in the next week or so. Nice to have some sun. And it's late, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. But I had no sleep last night because of my back. Isn't it beautiful? And rustic and beautiful. I mean, the photos you get here. Yeah. And the summer, it's... This fence is slowly going up. I have to get behind there and cut. This is some vine, but this is grapevine. This is old grapevine, that bit. But some of that creeper vine, that old man's beard vine, gets that thick and covers. This was covered in that vine, but it's now cleared. I'm trying to find a piece of that vine, which is not grapevine, to show you. I mean, here's some that just goes in. See how it roots? And it touches the ground and it roots. And you end up with so much vine. And my porch, my lovely little porch here. But that tree's going to be all green soon. And all along there will be, and the side, and around these trees, and around the barn there. I'm going to try and save this barn. Don't care what it takes, I've got to try and save it. Because that means privacy, me wanting to be here, and the difference between me wanting to get out. Because I don't want to be exposed to a road. Like this side here. And this one, because I love that. So much work this year to try and do these trees. This is, I think, apricot, and I don't know that it's alive. I hope so. I bloody hope so, but it's debatable. I don't know. And this is a black star. Oh, this one's just starting to bud. This is black star plum. It's been grafted down there. So that is good. I think this one's apricot. I got them with no labels on. I'm thinking. Oh, maybe that's alive. Oh, I hope so. Sleevy. This is cherry plum. Sort of cherry plummy tree. Apple, which has canker. I'm terrible with names. And plant names and diseases. Canker, they call it. A disease that makes all that bark. But it's alive, and I don't like chopping live trees out, really. This is another apple tree, which was very dead. But Ivan, my neighbour, well, it wasn't dead, but it was very diseased, and lots of dead wood in it. Ivan has done the pruning. Still, it will come out in places, I'm hoping. Bit of quite a unusual pruning of that tree. Rip it. Dear. And these are all plum. They were going to get cut out. And I have to have debates about leaving things in here, which is very tiresome and exhausting. They mean well, you know, but I don't want any more trees chopped out, because it's, I mean, this was very private here, and now it feels very exposed. Still, they will grow, and all along here is raspberries. Some raspberries coming up all the way around the front here, around the edge, because they're quick growing. And I have this lady. I said I want to plant buddleias. Sure, you can't grow them here because it's too hot. Seamus, come on. The dog is out. Come here. Come on. Pretty boy. This is a barn that needs fixing this year before it gets... Seamus! Come on, darling. Quick. Come on. Looks very lame. And old. He's not at all. This is what little bit of wood got left. Not very much. This is an animal room, but eventually I'm going to put steps down there and a door through and make this more living area. It's great. Saying that beam there has loads of borer, beetle, and that. So maybe I'm gonna try and do that, because there's such a beautiful space up there. Another room that would be nice to have all of it usable. That space. Come on, darling. Seamus. And the chickens. Can you hear the chickens? Come on, you. Back inside. Here, Saria, come and get some food. Saria. Oh, she's off now. God. She doesn't get off. Saria. Oh, she's running. She'll be back in a minute. Here she comes. Come on. Come on, you. Before they shoot you. I've got cats and dogs. Family. Come on. It's like animal. Saria. God. So she doesn't go too far, little dog. Most people have dogs. There seems to be a lot of dogs running around. But of course, if they were to bother livestock, they would get shot. So there's loads of bulbs coming up in here. And those trees here are very invasive hazelnut. But I quite like, I like the green there for now. For now. Peach tree, look, the buds are nearly coming out. Anyway, that's it. That's it from Photos and we'll see loads of seeds coming up in here. I'm glad they survived last night because I didn't lift them in. I got down to one. Just starting to come up some of these. It's got tomatoes planted in there the other day. Cats all morning. Cat fed. So that's it. And the fully down barn. Actually, I'm going to take you over to have a look at that. This is a long video, very boring for most people probably. I want to show you the long barn. This seems where someone has repaired a barn. Ellie, my friend, up the road, on her brother's barn. Her and her partner have been working on it, and the barn is fantastic, really. So stunning. And because this is the outside space, on the front of that white bit, I want to put a deck right out with doors underneath and an area underneath to go into the cellar. And the like 20-year plan. Seamus! He's out the door. But this, standing underneath it is dodgy. This barn, it looks totally gone, but it's actually, the roof needs to all come off. The walls are savable. I mean, the walls are stunning. Stone and mud brick. And this here, I'm hoping if I can get this done, mind you, I put this sinkhole right in the middle of this sinkhole, this water mains right under here, which is a space I really want to use for, I want to use this area for like a pottery and do pottery and have that as like outdoor living because the summer it gets very, very hot and you need shade. This week we're going to cover all of this. Look, this is in a few weeks. Now that reef's fallen, but that brick is starting to go. Oh, it's just so heartbreaking. So this week we're going to lift all that off and cover that with plastic before it goes any more. Otherwise I'm just going to have no privacy. I'll have nothing here that is worth me staying. This is a big plum tree. So that's going to be all green soon. There's shade, everything here. And it's an Ori walnut. And that up top of the tree is what? Like you can see that bird. Where are you, bird? I'll try and show you the bird. See if you can see the light. I don't know what kind of bird. That is, if I can hold it still on this thing. Like a parakeet. No. Beautiful bird. I should keep my hands still. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what kind of bird that is. It is like a parakeet or something. I don't know what the birds are here. This one is a big green bird as well, but it hasn't got like a parakeet's beak. It's really beautiful. Okay, so this is the garden and the beginning of March. With sun like that. And it's starting to get warm. I say warm, yesterday it was freezing from 0, 1 degree. Today is, I think they said it's 13 or something, which isn't warm, but it's warmer than it has been. It's warmer than 0. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and do some work. Thanks for watching. Come on, cats. Come on.